Hey guys, Efriko here. In this video I'll be going over my elemental hit champion, which is the current rank 1 solo delve hardcore. I will start off by going over gems, then move into gear, some budget options, pantheons, and the skill tree. So, start off with the links. We have elemental hit, GMP, Mirage Archer, elemental damage with attacks, combustion, and pierce for the 6 link. If you have a 5 link, I would take out elemental damage with attacks. Now the single target setup is elemental hit, damage on full life, elemental damage with attacks, and combustion in a frost furnace, because we benefit hugely from the +2 fire, +2 cold, and the conversion from the level 30 cold to fire. Also, we utilize Blink Arrow for mobility, Blood Rage for frenzy generation and more attack speed. Also, cast when damage taken, increased duration, Immortal Call, and Cold Snap. Also, Vol Cold Snap, because elemental hit deals 10% more damage per elemental ailment on the enemy. So this is technically another 10% more multiplier occasionally. So the gear I use is a 6-link Chinsol, Damage Corrupted Comb's Heart, Xav's Blood, the Frost Furnace, Drill Neck, 2-socket Tomb Fists, just life, movement speed, resist, generic boots, and rings with a lot of resist and life and damage. You can squeeze in more damage if you get good enough opal rings, and by good enough I mean good enough resist, because there's a lot of unique pieces as you can see, so it's kind of rough to find the resist sometimes. Budget options would be 1-socket Tomb Fists with just the Searching Eye, so they still get the Intimidate. 5-link Chinsol, which I touched on, take out elemental damage. Frost Furnace, it's no way really around that. You really want to use the Frost Furnace, but getting the extra +2, which I still don't have, would be the expensive part. You don't need any corruption on the drill neck, so just buy a cheap drill neck. And Xav's Blood can be replaced by Avatar of Fire in the skill tree, but that is 3 skill points, so that is obviously pretty expensive. And of course we have the combat focus, Crimson Jewel and Viridian Jewel, to block lightning and cold, so we only deal fire damage. So that is the gear and some budget options. I'll be linking one path of building with both budget and one with the potential gear we can have, like the +2 and corrupted tomb sockets with elemental weakness, so you get a look on the full potential of the build damage wise. Now this build is shaper viable. I've killed it multiple times. If you're familiar with the Ubered series, that is probably very doable. Haven't tried myself just yet, but it should be doable. And the deeper delves, obviously. Currently in the mid 500s myself. So let me put in this this map, which is a park map, obviously a T13. Not that interesting, but just to give you a general idea of how the situation looks. I'll touch real quick on the pantheons after this. Let me just find my way to the boss. So yeah, you just use the elemental hit setup in the Chinsol. Here's the boss. We pop the Vol Cold Snap and use the single target one and kill him. Whoops, shouldn't have procced that prophecy. Whoops, oh well. Let's step out, I'll finish the map later. So that was just a showcase of the damage, and I leveled this build as Sunder and the League Starter. You can level as whatever you feel like until you have the gear. And right, Pantheons. I use Solovar Kali upgraded because the big one is 50% increased recovery rate of life and energy shield if you stop taking damage over time recently. Now, how this works is Blood Rage is physical damage over time, so whenever your Immortal Call procs, you will stop taking that physical damage over time from Blood Rage, and Soul of Arakali will kick in because you stop taking damage over time. Now for the Minor God, I use upgraded Soul of Garukan for the extra movement speed, and for delving, Soul of Grathgul, preferably upgraded. Some quick tips on delving: try to stay mobile. There's a lot of stuff there that punishes you standing still, so yeah, keep mobile. And read the area mods. Don't be afraid to go side to side, trying to find, safer area to go into. So, quick notes on the skill tree. We achieved the tankiness of this build, 10k HP as you can see, through a bunch of life nodes, blood magic, and we also have acrobatics on top of our fortify. So what I would do for hardcore, what I did for hardcore, is unstoppable hero into fortitude, conqueror into worthy foe for the ascendancy, in that order. If you're looking to play this in softcore, I would recommend doing conqueror into worthy foe to get that damage earlier, and then move into the fortify. And that should be it, I think. Like I said, linking both a budget version and this current version with the +2 and such, so you can see the full potential of the build. And you can catch me live on twitch.tv/Efriko. Hope you liked the build. Feel free to stop by to ask questions or drop them below here on YouTube. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Bye.